Baby, step away from politics. Welcome to my opinion, not yours. Now, we could probably agree that Lil Baby is probably the hottest rapper in the game right now, the hottest new rapper this year for sure. And then on June 12th, he decided to drop The Bigger Picture, which really shook up the game because of the climate. He really shows that he was able to expand his subject matter and really get him out of the same box as maybe as a Young Thug or a Future. And no offense to Young Thug or Future, but those niggas don't really be rapping about shit, especially politically focused shit. If they're talking about some type of political figure, it's probably like, ooh, I got dead presidents, or like I'm smoking on George Bush. Like, that's the only time these niggas knows presidents, I swear to God. Okay, now let's get to the point. Lil Baby did a quick little tweet and delete saying that he basically wanted to meet with the mayor of Atlanta to discuss prison reform. And he was questioned on why he deleted it, and his response was, the more I'm seeing what's up with all that shit, the more I'm like, let me back off politics, he says. I don't want to be no Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. I stuck my nose in it, and I'm good at that. He further on went to explain about a situation where he met with a DA named Paul Howard, and that same DA have locked him up in the past, which is pretty interesting. And it turned into more of a manipulation move in politics where it's just trying to show who's on whose side, and Lil Baby wasn't really about it. He said, if I can sit at a table and really talk to you like I'm a human versus the politics in you in a courtroom, you really might come to a reality versus sending niggas goddamn down the road for 500 years. And that brings me to a different question. Should everybody have political awareness in their music? And for me, I don't think so. Because simply, not everybody knows what the fuck they're talking about. And some people don't really have their own opinions, and they're just going to echo everything they hear from something like Shade Room or Breakfast Club. And one of my favorite rappers ever, actually my favorite rapper of all time, Weezy F Baby. That nigga, I do not care to hear a lot about what he has to say politically. But if I want to hear quadruple, triple punchlines and metaphors about pussy, money, and weed, I know exactly who I'm going to go to. And I say that to say that not everybody should have political awareness in their music. But does rapping about politics in your music even make a difference? Because like less than 24 hours after Lil Baby released The Bigger Picture, Rayshard Brooks, the black man who got killed in that Wendy's parking lot when he was sleeping or some shit, that happened. But at the same time, I can't say that in general, music doesn't have an effect on society in general. I see how when Chief Keef came out, how niggas was acting, and I could see how something like Tupac or Kendrick Lamar, how that shit could have an effect on me growing up. So I don't know. You could let me know. You could leave it in the comments. Let me know about what you think about if rapping about politics makes a difference at all. Now, to get back to the original question, should Lil Baby step away from politics? In the shortest way possible, I could tell you that my answer is yes. Personally, I love Lil Baby's music, and I love political awareness in rap, but I don't want Lil Baby to suffer the same thing as Meek Mill. He can get the Meek Mill effect. I'm going to call it the Meek Mill effect. And I personally hate the Meek Mill effect because I'm a huge Meek Mill fan. But people find it extremely hypocritical that Meek Mill wants to rap about the street life still while also trying to do the whole prison reform thing. And I think that is outrageous that they're making it so a nigga can't do both. Because it's okay to rap about this, the way that you grew up, the way that the situations and circumstances that you grew up in, and reflecting on that and helping somebody else who may be in a similar situation navigate through that lifestyle. It's okay to do that shit. But as we know in the media, you got to be perfect, and you can't, there's no duality. And I guess you can't rap about doing crimes while wanting to be treated correctly while in the prison system. I don't know what people's logic on that. But should Lil Baby step away from politics? I think that he should, because if you're not 100% committed, then it's probably not in your best interest. But you can let me know what you think in the comments. But don't get mad at me, because remember, it's my opinion, not yours. Peace.